Hello, it's Eclipse is back in this video, I'm going to be talking about my very confusing relationship with The Walking Dead. Okay, they did a lot of messed up stuff to me because I feel like they ruined Fear the Walking Dead for me because I could still watch it, but I feel a little bit off about it. Because ever since they killed Nick, it doesn't feel like Fear anymore. It's not Fear the Walking Dead anymore. You got rid of pretty much everyone, every single important character. You downgrade them and make Morgan the main character, the one that's on screen. Like, I don't know. That's a joke. Kind of covering it. But yeah, like it's insane how they just don't even like they changed everything. They basically make Morgan the main character, not not Madison, kills her off, quote unquote, then you bring her back alive trying to bring back viewers. You try to bring back viewers by bringing back the main protagonist back alive that you just killed. And also in season 3, Troy. You killed off a fan favorite character. Same thing as Nick. They killed off a fan favorite character, and look at what they did. They're trying to get viewers back onto Fear the Walking Dead. Look at what they did with Troy. They killed him. How would he come back with a dam full of water going through it? Like, when I get the head thing, like, multiple characters can return from that, but I mean, the second thing is, he drowned underwater. Like, there's no coming back from that. Like, he's so deep underwater, like, I don't know what's... Like, I mean, like, people say he can wash ashore. How can he wash ashore if he was in a dam and, yeah, and the water is going downwards into the dam, and he's trapped in that little space, and this thing is, like, all the way to the top, and there's a little tiny opening on the top. Does his body just swivel over there somehow? But that goes up. Like, you can't really go into a... Yeah, doesn't really make sense. But yet you bring him back alive just to kill him off again. That's the same thing as Morales. He leaves in season 1. He comes back not even 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes. You kill him off. You could have at least had him for a few episodes. Like, I get it. Like, if he had, like, not enough time to film, like, seasons worth, at least have him there as a villain that he changed. Don't just kill him off right away. Have, like, the main group, like, interact with him. Like, have, like, Daryl interact with him. Have Carol interact with him. Have the ones that was there in the beginning interact with him. Have Maggie, like, meet him. Have, like, a few characters meet him. But yet you kill them off right away. Someone that was from season 1. They could have had him for at least 6 episodes. Maybe 8. Depending on when you, like, do it and all that. And if he can't really come back to the next season. And if it's the same season. They could have done something. And this all comes back around because then Morgan leaves because of Carl. A death. Carl's death. All this stuff leads back to Carl. You kill off Carl with a bite mark. He got an apartment, the actor got an apartment near where The Walking Dead was filmed. And you killed him off? Because he, like, I don't know. Age? Because he was too old for his character? Because this character was actually still 14 years old. He was still 14 years old. But he looked like an adult. Like, he looked like some 20-year-old. But he was still 14 in the show timeline. But I mean, so you kill him off, but yet you have a 6-year time jump coming up. You could easily fix that. Like, I mean, he'd be, if he's 14, 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He'll be at least 19, 20, like right around there, depending on how you go with the time, with the timeline. That would have worked. Then this whole thing with Rick, I don't like Rick, but like this whole thing with Rick, they could have still done this whole thing and all that and have him leave, and Carl could have been the main lead. And it would have made sense because the whole beginning of the show was about keeping him safe and finding a safe place to live. But yet now Judith is alive. Judith died in the comic books, but you developed Carl in this way that now he could have protected Judith. You could have got rid of Rick earlier. You could have done this whole thing with the whole like plane thing and all that, him picking him up. But Carl could have been the main character. And yet, I'm gonna be now explaining why I keep coming back to Walking Dead. First, Daryl show. I love Daryl. I like I absolutely have a crush on him. Like I mean, like as he's so good looking. Like, but I mean, I watched the first season of Daryl. I loved the show. But in the second season, to say the truth, he kissed a girl and I felt like I got jealous a little bit. But yet I feel like his character wasn't developed. That whole thing was my thing, but like I feel like while watching the show, this whole relationship was not developed. Like it was developed, but not to a sense of he literally just met this girl. He literally just met her. And they get together? And yet the countless of people that he was back home with, Carol, Connie, Beth, like she turned like 18 or whatever, and people were shipping them. People were shipping Daryl, which he is like at least like in his 40s, maybe 50s. People were shipping him with an 18-year-old with Beth. Like, watch. I'm not sure if it'll just pop up, but first few things that popped up: age gap, kiss, fanfiction, relationship, Walking Dead. Beth and Daryl characters develop a close and complex relationship following the fall of the prison. In the show, no joke, she is 18, 17 before she died, and he's at least in his 40s, 50s at least, and people were shipping them together. Like, I get it. In real life, she was like 30? Maybe 29? 32? Something like that? And he was in his like 40s, something like that, at this time. But like I get that, but I'm saying on a show, I get it and I don't get it, but the amount of people that shipped them was a lot of people, and they raved it, like they made it so huge. Look, you look it up. The first few things you see that, and you just look up Daryl and Beth. Like I mean, a lot of it is here. See, they have this too. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, they could have worked, but I feel like the amount of people that shipped them was a lot. That that yeah, that was a lot of people that shipped them. I felt like the amount of people that shipped them together that I've seen was kind of wrong. I get it. Like I mean, like I did too for a bit, but I mean, like overall, the amount of people that they wanted together. But she did turn 18. I think like the week before her character died, she turned 18, something like that. But yeah, second reason, like first reason, like you see Daryl and all that. I love Daryl. Second reason is them. This is basically my bisexual show. I love Negan and Maggie. I have a crush on both of them. On both. One of the reasons why I still watch this show is because I'm from New York. And this show is in New York. It takes place in New York. Manhattan, New York is this show. And I don't know what they're gonna do with season 3. Because in season 3, they're not like they end it in a way that they're not like they're moving or they're gonna move or they're about to move. And I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna deal with that. I don't know. But then at the end of all this, I feel like they done The Walking Dead wrong. They done The Walking Dead wrong because I feel like they're trying to get their viewers back, and because you mess it up so much, you made it too much and all that, and like things are going over complicated. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're making it hard to watch. Like it's too predictable now too. Like let's say like a little girl runs in all that, and the way her story works, you know that she's gonna die in the same episode. They always do it. Like let's say like the same thing that they did with Walking the Dead City. Um, Herschel Green met this saw this girl in danger. The same exact episode, she dies. Just the style of their story and the way that they set it up, you know that she's doomed from the start. That's just how Walking Dead is. Like you already know what's gonna happen to all the characters. So I don't really know how you're gonna fix the viewership like that. Other thing is, the show that I hate, I don't like it. I've only watched it once, and I think I watched at least half of it. Oh my god. I hate Rick so much. I don't even like Rick. I like Daryl more. Like I side with Daryl a lot. But I I watched the show. Like I watched it. And I think past like at least like episode 3 or 4 I just started like skimming past it. Like I went through the whole thing and all that. I skimmed past it just to see like if a character return. Let's say like I thought like Daryl was gonna show up, and two, Daryl, his actor Norman Reedus was on the show, but he was a extra. He was singing in the background, and he was a Republic member. But yeah, I think that pretty much explains it. My difficult relationship with Walking Dead. I still like it to a sense. I'm not gonna like as of right now. I'm a fan, but I'm not the type of one to spend my money on it anymore. Like yes, I have AMC Plus, but look at my list on AMC Plus. I still watch a lot of shows on AMC Plus and movies. So it's not just Walking Dead. So I know that a lot of people think that my whole life, but I've only talked about Walking Dead from AMC Plus. I've I've only mainly talked about Walking Dead, but I mean I've mentioned a lot of shows This show was really good. Totally, completely fine. I binge watched it in one sitting. But this was pretty good too. I watched it on AMC Plus on my Apple TV, but I mean, like, I started watching this not so long ago. I started rewatching season one, and now I'm watching season two sometime soon on Apple TV. But yeah, this was good too. But yeah, at the end of this video, like, I'm gonna be ending it soon. Um, at at the end, I still watch Walking Dead. That's the end. But I'm not really a fan anymore. I'd watch I'd watch the episode. I'd play a game. I'm not gonna play most of the games anymore. I'm just gonna wait till it's a choose an adventure and know for sure it's gonna be out because I pre-ordered Overkill's The Walking Dead, and when I pre-ordered it, they canceled it. So I had to take my money back, and I had to get another game. So, like, they could have. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a Walking Dead game un- until one, it's a choosing an adventure. That's the only types of games that I love. And two, if they actually release, because most of these games get canceled, but like right before they release. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you next one, and bye.